Welcome back to Coin Explorer. Today we are exploring the 1999 USA quarter dollar, a coin that entered circulation during one of America's most recognized coin programs and quickly became familiar to millions of people. At first glance, it may look like an ordinary quarter, but collectors often enjoy searching for examples with unusual condition, interesting mint characteristics, and historical appeal. In this video, we will look closely at the design, background, collector interest, and the details that continue to keep this coin part of conversations years after its release and discovery. The 1999 quarter dollar became part of the famous State Quarters program, a series created to celebrate different states across the United States. The coin shown here represents Connecticut and features the historic Charter Oak design on the reverse side. The front displays the familiar portrait used on modern quarters. Because millions were produced, most examples remain common. But collectors still enjoy examining differences in preservation, shine, strike quality, and unusual features that can make one example more memorable than another in collecting communities. When collectors examine a 1999 quarter, one of the first things they notice is condition. A coin that appears clean, well-preserved, and sharply detailed can attract more attention than heavily circulated examples. Small details around lettering, edges, and surface quality often influence interest. Some people search rolls of coins, hoping to discover examples that look almost untouched. While most pieces remain close to face value in circulation, selected collector examples may receive stronger attention depending on grading and presentation quality. Another reason this coin remains interesting is the story behind its design. The Charter Oak image was chosen to represent an important historical symbol connected with Connecticut. The detailed branches and balanced layout created a memorable appearance that stands out from standard circulating designs. Coin enthusiasts often compare different strikes to see how much detail appears in the tree pattern. Looking carefully at fine lines, texture, and overall appearance can make collecting feel more rewarding and surprisingly enjoyable for long periods. Many viewers ask whether a quarter like this can ever become valuable. The answer depends on factors including condition, certification, rarity of specific characteristics, collector demand, and documented sale history. Online discussions sometimes mention dramatic numbers connected to unusual examples. One widely shared collector story referenced an auction figure reaching approximately $85,290,163, but figures discussed online should never be treated as a standard market value for ordinary circulation coins because verified results vary significantly between individual pieces. Collectors who search for quarters often develop routines that make the experience more exciting. Some inspect rolls from banks, others organize coins by year and mint mark, and many compare examples under proper lighting. Looking for strong details, minimal wear, and unusual visual characteristics becomes part of the process. Even when no extraordinary discovery appears, the experience itself creates interest because every coin has traveled through different places and passed through countless hands before reaching a collection. The 1999 quarter dollar also attracts attention because it introduced many people to collecting for the first time. Families, students, and hobby enthusiasts began saving state quarters and building complete sets. This created excitement that lasted for years and encouraged people to learn more about history and design. Even today, opening an old jar of coins sometimes reveals examples from that era, creating curiosity about where they came from and whether they still hold collector appeal. One detail that experienced collectors notice is the mint mark. Different facilities produced quarters, and identifying where a coin was struck becomes part of the collecting process. Mint marks alone do not automatically create rarity, but they help organize collections and comparisons. Some collectors enjoy searching for examples with strong strike quality and attractive surfaces from specific locations. Studying these details can transform an everyday coin into something that feels more connected to history and craftsmanship. Lighting also changes the way a coin appears. Under direct light, details become sharper and surface texture becomes easier to notice. Small marks that seem invisible at first may become more visible after closer inspection. Many collectors recommend viewing coins carefully rather than cleaning them because original surfaces are often preferred. Preserving the natural appearance helps maintain authenticity and allows future comparisons without changing the original characteristics of the piece over time. Storage plays an important role in keeping coins attractive. People who collect regularly often use holders, albums, or protective containers to reduce unnecessary contact. Moisture, scratches, and rough handling can change appearance over time. Even common coins may look more impressive when stored properly. For many collectors, the goal is not only financial interest, but also preserving a small piece of history that reflects the era in which the coin originally circulated. Another fascinating part of collecting is comparing expectations with reality. Stories online sometimes make ordinary coins sound impossible to find or instantly valuable. Experienced collectors usually focus instead on research, patience, and verified information. The excitement comes from observation and discovery rather than assumptions. This approach helps people enjoy the hobby while understanding that every coin follows its own path depending on condition, demand, grading standards, and collector interest across different periods. If you already own a 1999 quarter dollar, a closer look might reveal details you never noticed before. Examine the lettering, the portrait, the edge, and the reverse design. Compare different examples side by side and notice how small differences appear. Many collections begin with simple curiosity and gradually become organized projects. The process of learning and comparing often becomes more satisfying than searching only for dramatic numbers or unusual stories. Collectors also enjoy documenting where each coin came from and how it was obtained. Some examples arrive through change received in stores, while others come from collections passed through generations. Recording dates, conditions, and observations creates a stronger connection with the hobby. Over time, even a single quarter can become part of a larger story. That sense of discovery continues to keep coin collecting interesting for both new and experienced enthusiasts around the world. The reason coins like this remain popular is not because every piece becomes extraordinary, but because each one offers something to observe. Design choices, historical themes, collector discussions, and preservation methods all add layers of interest. A simple quarter can encourage people to explore history, compare details, and appreciate craftsmanship. That curiosity is what keeps collectors returning again and again to examine coins that many others might overlook completely. As we reach the end of today's exploration, the 1999 USA quarter dollar reminds us that ordinary objects can sometimes create lasting interest. Whether someone collects for history, design, organization, or simple enjoyment, every coin offers a chance to notice something new. If you have one of these quarters, take a closer look and see what details stand out. Thank you for watching Coin Explorer, and stay tuned for the next coin story.